Welcome to the LockerRoom Podcast with TJ. Presented to you by Forever Humble, Forever Wealthy Media Productions. Your one-stop shop to stimulate an intellectual conversation. I hope you're ready to be inspired. It's your boy TP, and we're in the locker room. Today, I'm super excited. As you see, episode 2, we started off with our first guest. Got my boy Joe Lucky here representing SkyTech Furnishing. Very excited to bring y'all my first entrepreneur on here and speak about a little of his journey. He gonna speak on his successes and speak on his senses of turmoil. I know that was only temporary because the company is taking off. So Joe, let's hear about the company and bit of your success story that's in the making.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Joe Luckett. I'm the founder and CEO of SkyTech. I don't know, man. I got a crazy story. Everything that I've been through to be able to get to where I'm at and where I'm going today. My father, he passed away when I was younger at 8. So, I grew up with a single mother. She
Rest in peace.
Yeah, she was with different dudes, over time, different stepfathers. I ain't really care for them too much. You know how that go with stepfathers, but she still always held it down.
Sure.
She made sure me and my sister was straight. And man, just going through life and just going through different experiences, I think formed me to be who I am today. Like
100%.
I feel like, I'm a product of my environment, I feel, because it's living in different situations that my mom put me in, made me look at life in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Once you get older enough to understand it. Like, I done lived in Detroit. I done lived in 7 Mile and Coney. I lived on the east side. I grew up on DeQuinder. And then I done lived in Clinton Township. You know what I'm saying?
A whole 180.
You know what I'm saying? You see different type of money, you know what I'm saying? You see people, driving Cadillacs and, Chargers in the hood, but you go to Clinton Township, you see people driving Rolls Royces and,
that ain't beat up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you see those different type of perspectives of life. I think that push you towards, knowing what you want. You know what I'm saying? Once you see in the examples.
Making you want more, for sure. Making you have to strive for more. Like, when I see nice cars, when I see nice houses, I always think, what did they do? Like, what do they do? Like, I don't ever be caught up in what they have, you know what I'm saying? Because I aspire to have those things as well. So, like, I don't be looking like, damn, they got this, they got that. Like, damn, they must do something. I be, man, what they do? Like, if they, whatever they do, like, they not doing nothing that's impossible or untangible for me to do. Like, I'm trying to get me a Rose. I'm trying to get me a new vet.
He right next to me. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I'm around him, you know what I'm saying? He made that junk possible. She made it possible. You know what I'm saying? So I think, it's just, for me, it's definitely looking at the people that's around me. Like, and I don't even mean so much just like family, because, you won't have that type of connection, with family sometimes. Sometimes you have some family difficulties and stuff like that. So for me, just growing up and having to navigate through life on my own, because having kids early, I pay attention to people who look like me in the city that made it. Like, I look at, Icewear Vezo, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody that I wish I can sit in the room with, you know what I'm saying? Because he's somebody from the city. He out here making it. He making multiple moves. He built what he built off a rap and turned that into multiple businesses. I'm trying to tap into that on the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He got it. He understood. Like, you take however you get your money. However, if you go to work, however you get your money, you take your money and that's what you put into making yourself pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never gonna make it just survive under being content, just doing what everybody else doing. Like, you gotta be different, and you gotta capitalize on them opportunities when you see them present.
Yeah, man. I think just, paying attention to your surroundings is important. Like Vezo, person that I look up to, because he's somebody that's in the city that made it. Man, he not from the city, but like, what's his name? Bandman Kevo. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that look like us, but I don't know how he got his cheese, whatever he got it, but he making it. He giving game, you know what I'm saying?
So investing in it the right way. That's really what the locker room about. It's about, like, transforming a conversation into, like, what people normally would think or what people normally, like, look at us and assume. But it's far more than that with a lot of us. Like, it's a lot of my peers that is on the same, that y'all are on the same wave that I'm on, like, as far as just trying to be financial literate, right? Being an entrepreneur, trying to like brand yourself or start a brand or drive your brand to the next level. Like not even the next level. Like when I see your post on Facebook, right? And I just see every day, right? It's a consistent thing that you have to do every day. But like when I see that and I'm like, damn, and it ain't even like no, oh, about to go do this job or like, hey, about to go fulfill this contract. Like, no, you like showing people what you did. You know what I'm saying? You giving people the social proof that the idea that you had is coming to life, and you don't ever know like how something's gonna like really turn out, right? Until like you do it. But, like the reaction that you getting, and this is just me looking from the outside in. I feel like the reaction that you getting is like the positive affirmation that you need to let you know, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, all right, maybe I figured out, I'll say one of your purposes, because I feel a lot of people be like, hey, find your purpose in life or whatever. I feel like we got multiple different purposes. Like we are that much of a miracle in ourselves. Like, we could do a lot of different things. You don't have to be put in a box and be like, this is what you're supposed to do, or you figured out this is what you're gonna do. Like the best people in life, they do a lot of different things. They versatile, you know what I'm saying? So like this just one branch of something that's gonna take off for you. I know that. But when I see you posting every day and I see the different reactions that I see, like other people comments, likes, all the other stuff, I'd be like, hell yeah, like that shit drive me to keep going and doing something on my end. Like we need more people at the table, right? That's looking down the road and thinking like, all right, this could make it. This could take off. I could make $1 million. He's when you first got here, you said, man, I feel like my company gonna make $1 million in this first year. Like, to be thinking like that, it's already possible. Mm-hmm. You put it in the air, and you putting the work in to make sure it's not something that you just wish for and go to sleep every night and you say it, and then you wake up and damn, yo, I got my $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Like no, like you
work
working.
Like that.
Yeah, it don't work like that. Yeah. So just to see that, I have a peer, and not even just like somebody that like I know, like, or see on Facebook, like I really know you. You know what I'm saying? Like we was. Side note, 2009 when we met each other, high school in Chippewa out in the burbs, but we was the wide receiver duo. Yeah. We was the wide receiver duo, just to put that out there, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Like, Tori, he was on the left side, I was on the right side, and we was deadly.
Every play. Mad as hell at Paul, like, bro, why you ain't throw me the ball? Like, dog, I had to do it.
Paul always want to run. He always take it on running. Like, come on, Paul, can I get some shine, bro?
Paul Miller, wherever you at, bro, love you, dog. High school was super fun.
He was a dog, though.
High school was fun as hell. But you, bro, when I see that, I be proud of you, bro, because I see the drive, you know what I'm saying, and it's motivation, bro. It's motivation. That's another thing that the locker room about. It's about inspiring and motivating people. And when I see what you're doing every day, you doing what you're supposed to be doing from an inspirational mindset, and you be motivating the fuck out of me every day. I'm like, damn, I need to post more. I be doing shit every day, but I don't be posting all the time. I get lazy on my posts or my interactions. You know what I'm saying? Like people will be commenting or messaging me. I'm sorry, like I don't be messaging people back or like texting back all the time because I be on some like. I be doing 6 things at once, you know what I'm saying? Always running around, but like it don't take nothing to just take those extra 20, 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is nothing, bro.
That's very true. Like I believe like just showing love to people who show support to something that you create is important. Like I don't know if y'all know me or follow me on Facebook. The people that do, I got a video of me on there crying because I was able to sign a contract and be in a room with millionaires with my company, and that's huge from where I come from. You know, like I said, my father passed. You know, my life growing up wasn't easy. 100%. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everybody that commented down on that video, like every single one, I literally told every single one thank you. I responded to every single one because that's important.
That's what they the ones that. They what you do it for. You do it for yourself, bro. But like I said, you feed off that energy. Like it be a one like. It take how many seconds do it take to like a post? Nothing. It don't even take a second. You already scrolling on your joint all day, like bro.
Like I know him, nothing. Or you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that little 2 seconds you took out your day, man. That take nothing for them, but it means everything for us. You know what I'm saying? And then it took me a while to understand that, right? But like now that because I have my business and I understand like the importance of social media or the internet and just being on there and whatever, but like it's also like fun too, because you start getting different feedback, or it starts sparking other conversations.
It become a business at that point. Like when you do stuff on when you do stuff on social media, man, well, that's what I start to like separate myself. I notice a lot of people will post on social media and it would just I call it empty posts, because like which you post, like the things that you posting, like no substance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn social media into a business. So every way that you move, everything that you do, you have to be business minded about it. If you really talking about want to make some money,
1,000,000%.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta watch the way you move. And I think a lot of people they get lost. They get lost in that and don't understand it.
They say it's the 1%. You know what I'm saying? The 1% of population, entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the reason why, because everybody not built for this, or everybody. And then it's chiefs and Indians in the world for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at the garbage man as a degrading job, but like, we need a garbage man. Like, bro, if it wasn't no garbage people, like, you know what I'm saying? The streets would be filthy. So everybody got a job. Everybody got like a part in this world, but it's also like important for you to like just realize where you fit in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like that's cool that's what y'all be on, or people that just scroll. Like, I don't have all day to just be scrolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get on there, I post, I interact with the people that liked, or I get on there and just like a couple things, and then message a couple people. Then I'm off. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. I probably want to pick up my phone till it ring and some money or something like. But I understand that we need the people that get on TikTok and just scroll. That's another thing, bro. You on TikTok?
Nah.
Like you said, you do got a TikTok account, but what?
I got a TikTok account, but it's not for SkyTech. It was for when I was real heavy on fitness. Like, I was going to the gym like 4 times a week. I was in that boy a lot. I still go in there. I work out at home mostly because I'll be so busy with SkyTech.
Yeah.
So I can't get in there like I was, because SkyTech taking off so fast. So I got to put on most of my time into that. So I don't got it for SkyTech.
Yeah, now you just gotta switch it all over, and then it'd be so easy. The social media junk's so crazy because you could damn near cheat. Like, you ain't even gotta start over. You could just change your name, start uploading video. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You still got a little bait. You start off with a little something. Like, that's hard. But TikTok the move, man. My little cousin say, get on there, bro. And then when I got on there, I see it because I don't be on there scrolling, but when I see other people's videos, like when I didn't, bro. 90,000 views, 50,000 views. Like, bro, people just be
doing
scrolling
normal
on
stuff.
there. Like, exactly. So when you start showing something like that, and it's just so different, showing somebody's stuff that's like, when you thinking out the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bringing somebody a product that they can't just go somewhere else and find, and it's a service that they got to come to you to get. So when you just show them that the best ability is availability, just show them that you able to do this. Bring this idea to their crib, you know what I'm saying? To their game room, to their living room, to their master bedroom, you know what I'm saying? To the outside of their crib with the lights. Like, nigga, damn, this shit sweet as. I be liking to look at that shit just because it looks sweet as shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's what I be trying to tell people. A lot of people, like, I see, will comment on some of the posts or showing on our work and stuff like that. And they'll say, oh, you can go in there and, find it on YouTube, or you can do this on YouTube. And that's fine. Like, you can go in there, figure it out and do it yourself. But one thing how I look at life, and one thing I start understanding about life is, everybody can make a burger, but people still go to Burger King.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so everybody could change their bricks, but you still go to somebody else.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I start thinking like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, people making it, but nobody got into a business for them. So let me tap into that. And I already did it. So that's why I say that, SkyTech, I believe, is one-on-one. Like, that's why I always say that. That's why every time you see me with a customer, I put my one, put the one up, because I believe that, we one-on-one.
Exclusivity.
So, I believe that just, you got to have that mindset. You got to find something that's your path, and you got to work at it every day. Like, be consistent, man. Consistency is very important. Very important.
Got to do something every day. And then it's like the more you do it, the more consistent you are at it, the better you get at it. You know what I'm saying? The more you learn about your craft. Like, everybody, LeBron today is still learning things, and you know what I'm saying? he near the end of his career and he's still learning. So like they say it's so cliche, bro. My life cliche as hell. Like I say shit all the time that you probably heard a million times, but like when I say it, I hope it resonate with you a little different because I'm doing it. I'm
living it. You living it.
Yeah, I'm literally. So like when they say you learn something new every day, like I be talking like every day I learn something new, and most of the time it be coming like from my girl. She'll say something like, "You like damn, I ain't never know that," but I'll be the first person to tell you like, "Wow, I never knew that," or like you just taught me something new. I feel like to have a sense of vulnerability when you and to learn or to tell somebody that you don't know something is not a common conversation. A lot of people not gonna tell you like, "Damn, I never knew that," or like, "I don't know this. Can you tell me this?" or "Can you help me out?" or and a lot. YouTube will tell you a lot of stuff, but like, bro, it definitely helps when you have somebody that's already doing something. They got a foot in, you know what I'm saying, and they can rub off a little of their knowledge or a little of their experience in what you're doing. Then when you do stuff like this, where you one-on-one and ain't nobody else doing it, like you gonna have a couple learning curves, right? Mm-hmm. But that's what makes it so beautiful.
Everything not perfect.
Everything ain't perfect. That just make it so beautiful about the situation when the shit start coming together like how it is for you now.
Yeah.
They didn't. People not gonna see when you was trying to figure out, all right, where's the best place to get my product? You know what I'm saying? Or like, I that's just me on the outside looking in. I being an entrepreneur, I know it's a couple different things that you got to think of. Or like, all right, where's my customer base gonna come from, and all of this other stuff. When you first come up with your idea, you don't have everything figured out. Like those are questions that's unforeseen.
Yeah.
But you gotta start your shit so that way the other stuff is gonna figure itself out. You gotta get in the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put your own foot in. You ain't got nobody else around doing nothing or whatever that can help you out. Like
that's all right, man. I'll
be your foot in the game.
I'll be trying to. That's all I be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I always want to motivate everybody because I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the city. Like I said, I'm 7 Mile in Conant. Now I live in DeQuinder. 8 Mile in DeQuinder. Moved to Clinton Township. I done lived in Southfield. Mm-hmm. I done lived in Rumless. Mm-hmm. You know, shout out, you know, Key Wonder and D-Nuke and Rumless. You know, they do their thing over there with the music and Rumless. You know, I've been Inkster. I've been everywhere. So it's like when you got so many people that seen you in different places. What I'm doing is like I want to show everybody that I met that y'all know me. Y'all that met me, and I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do it. Like no matter if you stay consistent in what you do and work at it every day, it's gonna pop. Like LeBron, like he hoop every day. You know what I'm saying? You do something every day and be consistent at it. You gonna get better.
It's gonna break for you. It's just so crazy because like now I tell people all the time like my life come full circle. I had developed all these natural relationships over the course of my years, and like they all wasn't like all good the whole time. Like we human and shit. Like I didn't beefed out with people or wasn't seeing eye to eye with people or whatever. And like now the way my brain worked, even the people that I had negative experiences with, I had them experiences for a reason. Like now we can still help each other, whatever. Like in one episode I spoke on how I called the wrong Frank, and then he called the wrong Frank called me back and was like, "Dang, bro, I just seen your name and I just wanted to see like what you wanted to, like, what did you want to know? Like, what did you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing your posts, whatever, on Facebook and stuff. I just wanted to know what you wanted. I was like, damn, bro, like, that's what's up. Like, cause he know what I'm on. It didn't matter what our relationship was back in the day or whether it was a good standing or a bad standing, whatever. I didn't even mess with dog on no every day. He wasn't my buddy, but like just to have that relationship that was fostered then and now, it create opportunity for us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like you being able to move around, like it's crazy now, like we met each other then, whatever else, but like we didn't hang out every day or none of that other stuff, but like look at where we at today. And then the situation where our stories is so relative, and like I didn't know until today hearing, you know what I'm saying? But like I've been all over. I grew up, was born in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? I didn't lived in Peoria, Illinois with my aunts. I didn't lived in Oak Park when I first moved to Michigan. Then we moved to Southfield. Then we moved to the Burbs. I moved to the Burbs in like 7th grade, but I was still going to school at Roosevelt Middle School in Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? I had to finish my school out, finish my year out. Thank God my nana let me finish my year out with my little friends or whatever else. But because of that, bro, I it's so many, and I'll never forget a face. I have so many familiar faces, bro. And then even more than that, it's people that remember me that I don't remember just because I was so young or because I was only in the area at that time for so short of a time. Now, you got such a wide networking base from being all over. Like back then, you shit probably didn't like it. Like, damn, I gotta keep switching my friends. I gotta keep moving here, moving there. I can't never get comfortable, whatever else. But like now, that bettered your situation.
Yeah, I also understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a stronger, a wider reach than a lot of people that just grew up in the area and they got their friends from elementary school. And that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? But like I just wasn't afforded those opportunities. But like now I see that, like I said, my life come full circle. Like it's working out in my benefit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it wasn't true. Ideal, but I'm making it work for me. And that's what it is. You making it work for you. Everybody's situation different, but you got to be able to capitalize on your opportunity.
Yeah, and that's what make the journey better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm all on social media crying, but like people don't know like the story that I went through. Like, you know, some people got the opportunity to, you know, be in a good situation, to be able to grow up in, you know, good housing and stuff like that. And like, nah, it wasn't like that for me. And it's not nobody's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's the choices I made. It was a choice that I had kids at 18. You know what I'm saying? It was a choice that, you know, I didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying? But I never was the person to be good in school, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't, cause I can't like pay attention. Yeah. I always was good at copying, but I can never pay attention to what the teacher was saying because it's like I'll get bored. Straight up. Yeah. But I think that today that applies to my business mind of thinking because I look at people who are millionaires and I'm copying what they're doing.
That's all you gotta do.
And that's like, you can go to college if that's what you choose to do. But I mean, it's millionaires out here that don't finish high school, that don't go to college, like, and make it. So it's like, I'm making it what works for me. You know what I'm saying? 1,000,000%. And it's crazy when you start to just really understand yourself. You know, stuff start really opening up for you for sure.
I went to school for financial economics. And then I changed my major, which was a double major. Then I changed my major to criminal justice when I started having my run-ins with the law. Shout out to the state of Michigan. And that shit crazy, though. We both persevered. And that's what's going to help us strive and break through. All right, so tell them, let's tell the people when you started. How long have you been operating in SkyTech Furnishing?
I actually, this was kind of crazy. I just started SkyTech like 2 months ago, business wise. Like, it was LLC established 2 months ago, but I learned how to do the clouds for 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So what I did was, like, you know, I just looked at a skill that I knew how to do and then just wanted to turn it to a business.
Start monetizing that.
Yeah, so yeah,
that's dope. I need y'all to definitely hear what he said. He said he learned how to do this 2 years ago. He made his LLC 2 months ago. So it takes time to get your idea to where you want it, right? And it's still not where it's going. It's still not where it's going to be, but you can start, like, you can see it. It's taking off now. Like, you can see it. You can see your baby growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a plant. And and everybody know, well, not everybody, but people like me know, when you plant a seed, right, it take time for you to even be able to see that boy sprouting out the dirt. Like, you gotta, it takes time. Like, it's a long journey. It's a process. A lot of water. A lot of water for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's not an overnight thing, but true success is a journey, and as long as you stay on your journey, it's not about the speed, it's about the direction. So stay in that direction and you gonna get there.
Man, I treat SkyTech, and you always gotta, I work in plants, man. I work around a lot of OGs, people that's, you know, in their late 30s and 40s. I get a lot of game for being a product of my environment. And a lot of one of the OGs in there, he told me, you know, always be thinking on your next move. And this is when I started SkyTech. So when he said always be thinking on your next move, I'm like, he right. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I make clouds. I gotta expand. So that's when I came up with the SkyTech exteriors to do the outside of homes and backyards. And then I'm trying to open up, this year we open up in a branch in Dallas, Texas.
That's hard.
That's going to be crazy. And you just always got to be thinking about your next move to turn SkyTech into a machine. This is my machine. 1,000,000%. And then you had that millionaire mindset. I take SkyTech and then I want to take the funds from that and put that into real estate. And then when I take the profits from the real estate, I want to put that into the stock market. And when I have all three of these growing, my three generating money trees, then everything works for itself.
Then you start creating generational wealth. You start being able to change. Like you said, you got two ones. You got two little ones.
I got two baby girls.
And that's what it's about. It's about figuring out. I think legacy. Like, I don't have any kids, right? I just turned 20 December 29th. Happy B-Day to me. But, like, I always think that's the only way to, like, have your legacy live forever is if you have kids and or if you leave behind something that's going to, like, outlive you, right? So
not just a tombstone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think, like forever humble, forever wealthy, that's my tree. And forever humble, forever wealthy, I, like, created this different branches off that. So, like, how you have SkyTech furnishing, but then you got SkyTech exteriors, right? So, like, you start that your tree is SkyTech furnishings, and, like, now you starting to understand, like, all right, it's such a great idea, right? That you can have all these other branches off this one idea that can lead you to other things, right? So I got Forever Humble, Forever Wealthy, and I started doing the clothes. So Forever Humble, Forever Wealthy Clothing Company. And then I started Forever Humble, Forever Wealthy Media Productions, right? And then I got another company, Jetpack Express, but I started making clothes just to bigger my brand, my Jetpack Express.
What made you get into making clothes? Like, what got you into that?
I was already going around and interacting with like a lot of customers, and I wanted to give them a product that they could, like, represent my company. So I was like, oh dang, I'm gonna make some t-shirts, right? So I ordered a press on the internet. I was working in a factory too, so it wasn't like, all right, I got all this money and I'm just like, no, however much, $180 was like my press, and then I bought a Cricut machine, so it was like $150, and I didn't know how to do none of this. What they call it, DIY or DIY, whatever. Do it on your own. Like, do it yourself. Yeah, I was not hip to none of that. I just had the idea, like, oh, I want to give people T-shirts that say my company name on it, like my brand name. Yeah. And when I learned, it's a learning process. Like I said, that seed was in the dirt for a long time, bro. I was making T-shirts for my Jetpack Express, giving those away, but the immediately, like how. Yo, when you put your idea out there and let people know that, hey, this is available, and then the reaction that you get from other people is so positive that you're like, dang, bro, I got to keep doing this. Or like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what Jetpack Express in itself was like, all right, cool. He doing something different. Like, I see his hustle. I see his entrepreneurship. Like, I'm going to support him. And there's other people that didn't see that or didn't know me for me, but they understood and seen, like, my brand, and they just liked the business side of it. So then I was like, wow, if I can just big this up, just keep bigging this up. Maybe I don't have to work in this factory. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I was in a factory. I had customers in the factory. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at every situation that I'm in as another opportunity. So, like, I was going to work, but all my employees, I was looking at them as possible customers. Like, when I made T-shirts, it went from me. I seen a whole bigger idea. With weed, it's only gonna be certain customers, right? Some people don't smoke weed, which is cool, whatever, but, like, everybody has to wear clothes, bro. So then I start saying, like, all right, I'm gonna start making stuff instead of making clothes that say Jetpack Express. I'm gonna start making clothes that say other stuff on it, like stuff that people want to see or whatever. And then it's not even about, like, what people want to see. It is, but it's not. I started making clothes that I like. Started making stuff with sayings. I got a list on my phone with, like, no exaggeration, like 100. Maybe like 100 ideas for shirts that never made it to a shirt. Like, but they just ideas that I got.
That's how you know you got a passion for what you do, though.
Super passion, bro. But once you start doing stuff and people telling you, oh, I like this, or, like, they start investing in your idea, then, you know, you start taking off. Bro, I got, like, bro, look how many ideas I got.
Whole bunch of them.
Bro, they never made it to a T-shirt. Maybe like 4 of them did.
That's that water we was talking about.
That's that water.
That's that water we was talking about.
And I could make T-shirts for like 20 years. I just drop one of these joints, and I'll drop one of these joints like one every 3 months or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we on that. It's like you said, it's about being new, always coming up with something different, coming up with something. it's one thing to have a lot of different designs. I be thinking of a lot of different colors. Like on some real stuff, clothing is like I think it's a lot of different hustles in this world. I think to make clothes is a great opportunity for an entrepreneur. Like the profit margin is high. You get to see a lot of people wearing your own stuff, bro. Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like when I seen you rocking your own merch, I'm like, damn, like that's hard as fuck. Like you understand, like this branding shit is serious, dog.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You said you wear your shit every day. I was like, bro, like dog is on my wave. Like I
go
that's what you own. That's what supposed to be on.
Yeah, I work in the plant still. Like, you know, I ain't no millionaire yet. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get there though. You gonna get there with that mindset.
You know what I'm saying? But my other employment, I work in the plant. It's my train to get me to my stop. So
yeah.
You know, every day I'm in there, I wear my hoodie. You know, I put my flyers in the lunchroom by the little concession stands and stuff. The little where they get the food in the lunchroom. I put it by the coffee pots. Just so that way, yeah, like you don't have to grab it, but I want you to see it. You're going to keep seeing it. That's what it is. And you want people to do that.
That's what it is, bro. Give me some more of that. Yeah. You're going to keep seeing it, man. I was going around putting up stickers with my logo on it. Bro, wouldn't even know words on there. I just wanted the logo on that boy, like bow bow. Then people started seeing it, bro. When people start knowing me and start knowing it was my company, people start sending me like videos and stuff like at different gas stations or a different little signs I done put up somewhere like, hey bro, look, I see your flyer. Hey bro, I see your sticker. Like, bro, that shit hype as hell to me. That shit keep me going, nigga. That shit made me want to go outside in a 30-degree cold and pass out some more flyers and post some more stickers, bro. Like, just because they don't have to be a customer. They don't have to, but like they helping you in another way.
Yeah, man. It's definitely like that, man. When you can learn the art of marketing and like start to master it, like I said before, like Jake Paul, like he an animal. Like at that marketing, bro, like he know how to do it. Like people might not like him.
You're right, and it ain't even about being likable. But they seen him. Even the people that don't like him, you seen him enough to formulate your own opinion. Like, oh, I don't like this guy. Yeah, he did his job. Yeah. It's your job to everybody not gonna like you. You're not gonna have 100% approval rate.
Yeah, you not, man, and that's what a lot of people gotta learn, like, and understand. It took me a while to do that because I used to do different avenues. Like I tried to do a podcast. I was cooking at one point. You know, I got skill to do a lot of stuff, but it's kind of like
gotta be versatile.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you gotta keep being consistent in one thing, and once you be consistent in one thing, man, and learn your path, it'll work out. It's gonna yeah.
So you brung a book with you.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. You just meet like-minded people. I was working in a place called Plasty Pack, and it was one of my homies, Jerry. Man, he one of those people that got it out the mud. He was walking, then he ended up catching a bus, and then he ended up getting a car. I done seen his transition, his growth, and I ended up getting a car because I didn't have a car at the time. We both was working there. We both seen each other's grind, and we just gravitated to each other. And we motivated each other. And every day, man, he used to tell me, like, man, I got a book, man. I'm in the anime. You know what I'm saying? I want to create my own manga.
That's hard.
And I was like, bro, that's crazy. I never met nobody that...
They even said some shit like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thinking on that wave.
Yeah, so I was like, that's dope. But I took it with a grain of salt because I'm used to being around a lot of people that say they want to do something but don't go 100% with it.
For sure.
So I was like, I hear you, but, you know, okay, cool. So every day, every time we taking breaks, every time we breaking, he telling me, like, yeah, man, I just did this for the book. I just did this. I just wrote this. I wrote that. And I wrote that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest thing, man, is like, I've known this man 3 years. And when the 2 years that he done talked about, like, making a book, he came to my house yesterday and he gave me a signed autographed copy of his book, man. It's called The Hero's Awakening. It's like an anime manga. It's a book 1, and just to see something like this, bro, it's crazy. Like it's on Barnes and Noble. You can pick it up on Amazon, man. He
brought his idea to fruition for real.
Yeah, it's like just to see something like that.
Hell yeah, pictures in there, everything.
Just a black man just say he gonna do something, and then actually create a book and illustrate it and got it everywhere, man. That's inspiring. And I tell him all the time, like, man, you don't know, man. You motivated me.
Like, that's the kick a nigga need. That's the kick you need to really just keep you locked in.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. So definitely go check out my man's book. Look it up on Amazon. It's called The Hero's Awakening. It's a good book. If you're into anime, he's one of the only African American men that created anime out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? People in Detroit watch anime too. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out my man's book. Look it up. It's crazy. Good book, man. Very proud of him for that shit.
That's hard. And the most beautiful part about that situation is you met him in a factory, right? So it's not like he had all day to just sit around and write or to make his idea come to play. Like he had to maneuver, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had to stay so focused on what he had outside of his job
Two kids.
And 2 kids. Like a lot of people be making excuses for themselves. Like, oh, I say this shit all the time. It's people that sitting on $1 million ideas, bro, multi-million-dollar ideas, or multiple different million ideas, and they not ever gonna like put them into play because they gonna think of all these different like excuses that life gave them. But like life is life for everybody, bro. Like I deal with life, you deal with life, bro. This shit ain't always gonna be easy. But if you really want something, and like especially if you already got an idea like how you gonna do it or idea what you gonna be doing, like you have to start. Just get your foot in the door. Mm-hmm. Start watering. You gotta
start watering.
Start watering.
Yeah, exactly.
Start watering somewhere.
You got to, man.
It's gonna come in. It's gonna work for you, man. Somebody said like when you got an idea and you just drive on it every day. I wrote down on one of my pads like 1 hour a day. Just do this for 1 hour a day. You know what I'm saying? Like it was my one thing was to interact on social media. Like get on there and just interact for 1 hour a day. Like when you start doing it, when you start developing these habits. You might come in with a goal of 1 hour a day, but once you start doing it and you see how pivotal it is, or you see how important it is, or how easy it is, and you gonna start up in that. Whatever your goals are, you know what I'm saying, you should always be increasing. That's what it is. You're creating that machine and just getting. It's good habits, bro. It's just having the ideas and acting on those by good habits every day. You bound to succeed.
Yeah.
There's no way you could fail.
And that's one thing too. Like I never want to get it confused. Like being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. I done learned this because I didn't learn this because of somebody that I was cool with. He said you can't have the mindset thinking like, oh well, everybody can be rich or everybody can be an entrepreneur because. He was like, you got people that work in a plant that maybe that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
You got a
they
person.
Like being comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that grew up and his dad was a cop and he wanted to follow his dad's footsteps. So he wanted to be a cop. That's a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you once you learn that and understand like it's not for everybody from that aspect, you start to be more humble about your situation and be able to navigate through life a certain way. And you start to understand that shit. And the older that I get, man, I learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I done had my flaws in the past. But like I said, don't judge me how I was before. That was a test trial. Judge me on the man I'm becoming.
1,000,000%.
You know what I'm saying? I believe on that. Stand on that 10 toes for sure.
We needed all of that. I swear I had many and many and many bumps and run-ins and setbacks and losses and however you want to consider or think about it. Like I had plenty of situations that could have deterred my mindset from doing what I'm doing or being what I want to be. Like I don't think that I'm near or close to, you know what I'm saying, reaching my potential. But when I just stay at it, and then whenever I get those little positive affirmations, bro, it could be as little as a like or something. That's what I'm telling people, bro. People be putting so much energy into like they business or into creating and picking up a brand that like it's hard to deal with life sometimes. Like just because everybody got natural BS that they gonna have to incur, but like it be making it harder to focus on what you need to be focusing on when you got to deal with other things. When you get like a like or a comment or something like that might be what it take to get you back in that lab. Like, all right, I was just about to quit. I was just about to stop. I was just about to go all day without posting. I was just about to whatever. But like, not like it be little things, bro. It be random people for me. Like I like the random stuff, like, cause people that know me or whatever, and this I shouldn't expect for you to, but like I expect for you to like at least acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me for real. So like, how you gonna let a stranger buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt, be so excited for when I drop something new, and you know me for real, and you not, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's me because I'm a people person, and like that's how I look at people. Like, I be excited for people that I know, especially. I be like, damn, bro, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? It might just be that. Damn, that's what's up. I am not about to. You ain't gotta like go and give everybody all your money all the time, bro. But like, it's so many other ways to like encourage and motivate and inspire. And when I see you making your moves, bro, that's what you do for me. And I was like, dog, I gotta have dog on the show. You reached out to me and was like, bro, I want to talk about this, and then I was like, damn, dog, like that's Jesus. Because I started a platform, right, that was a branch from my tree. That had nothing to do with this. Like, you never know how you gonna end up or what you gonna end up doing. But like, when everything fall into place and shit line up the way it's supposed to, stuff starting to correlate, giving you positive results, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, all right, this is meant to be type of thing. So I started the podcast. I had an idea and made it come into place 6 days later. Started making my episodes. And I got like 3 episodes. But I named them differently. So I did like a episode 0. Then I did an episode 0.5. Then I did episode 1. Like, I just like being different, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else got episode 1, 2, 3. I just like being different. So that's the reason I did that. But like, just different things that now I'm doing, or like now that you doing, we helping each other out. Like, but like, when I seen you today, I was like, damn, we ain't seen each other in a minute. But like, we didn't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we needed that foster.
I haven't seen Tori, bro. I probably haven't seen Tori since today. Probably like what, 15 years?
That's crazy. It had to be. What year? When the year did you leave Chippewa? Like 10th grade?
Yeah, it was 10th grade.
So that was 2010. Yeah, that was 12 years ago.
12 years. 12. It feels like 15. Shit. Hey, I got kids. I got kids, so shit.
Let's see what y'all kids do. Like, hey, glad I ain't got no grade. You ain't got no grades.
Nah,
so
not yet.
Yeah, you good.
I think about another 2 years, I might be there though.
He said they on their way. But we gonna make sure SkyTech Furniture take care of all your grades, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get you to be able to afford the little dives and have you out here like Brian. Because Brian got a couple grades too. Yeah,
hey, definitely y'all visit skytechfur.com. That's SkyTech, SkyTechFur.com. Go on there and book your appointment when y'all ready. You know what I'm saying? Control
in the between time, go check out his Facebook too. Every day he be dropping reviews from customers, you know what I'm saying? After he finished a job, he'd take a picture and show the job that he did. Like, it's truly some inspiring stuff if you're not interested, but when you see it, I feel like you would be interested. It's definitely something cool, it's different, and it's exclusive. Like, you gotta go to SkyTech if you want to control the sky.
Yo.
TJ in the locker room, my boy Joe Lucky, we signing out.